Hola, Quelen, ¿cómo estás?
Hi, I'm good, thank you.
Vamos a hablar de varias cosas. La primera, ¿es tu primera vez en Cali?
Yes.
No
And
conocías.
and Colombia, first time in Colombia.
Buenísimo.
Yes.
Queremos saber cómo llegas a este escenario de la Bienal de Danza en Cali. ¿A través de quién? Después hablaremos de la obra, pero ¿cuál fue como ese primer contacto para decir, voy a llegar a Cali a presentar mi obra que ya sabemos tuvo oportunidad de ser presentada en Francia, pero es la primera vez en Colombia? ¿Cómo llegas?
So first, maybe I can tell you that I direct the company Calice in France, southern France, Toulouse. And Toulouse is the place where we met with Vladimir Rodriguez. And we first did a research laboratorio of dance laboratory. And this happens until we get to a piece. It wasn't planned at first. It was really the meeting, the encounter through dance and through also a way of thinking arts and theater, the place, not the discipline, but the place. I come from music and dance. I play violin, I sing, and I use rhythm in my work. But the most important is the theater work, the work around presence, interpretation in the pieces. So Vladimir Rodriguez's work, we found each other many common way of thinking, and so this laboratory ended in a piece that's called Fantasmas. And so the first time we played it was in Lyon last year, and then we had this crazy idea of make this piece come back to his country, and meet also the Cortocinesis company. So it first was like a dream, a crazy idea, and then we found support to do it. And then we were invited by La Biennale. So it's an all process that we didn't plan at first, but little by little, things get stronger.
Vamos a hablar ahora como de cómo sientes la diferencia de públicos, ¿sí? La energía, digamos, una cosa es, no sé, un espectador en Europa con un clima o una situación. Otra cosa es un espectador en Cali con otro clima, con otra situación, con otras historias. ¿Tú cómo ves, exacto, esa diferencia entre los públicos y también a nivel como de energías? ¿Eso influye en la puesta en escena, en el performance de ustedes los artistas? Esa diferencia que tienen entre presentar la obra en un lugar o en otro.
This I will tell you maybe tomorrow, because we didn't present yet the piece.
Okay.
But what is really remarkable is that this training we had together, Piso Mobile, Actor Motor, for the last 5 years, we've been working in France. And that's the first time we come with this tool, herramiento, to Colombia, and we discover that we have like a team already there, and we have a common language. The first time we met with Cortocinesis, we had a training together, Calice and Cortocinesis. We didn't need any word. We just danced, and we have this common language, which I felt very, very strong. So I can't tell you about the public,
Yes.
but I can tell you about the dance spirit we have here with colleagues, and that's very strong, I feel.
Eso que me dices me lleva a preguntarte estos otros lenguajes, ¿no? Y además las diferencias en las formaciones que tienen, porque tú nos hablabas que vienes de la música, cantas, digamos, estás en la puesta en escena con la danza. Vladimir y seguramente otros artistas con los que nos vamos a encontrar nos cuentan también un poco esa relación entre los diferentes lenguajes del arte. En tu caso, ¿cómo ha sido eso? ¿Cómo has crecido o cómo crees que estas otras disciplinas o estos otros lenguajes del arte te han influenciado para el punto en el que te encuentras hoy con la obra que estás presentando en la Bienal?
Yes. So I like to call myself a transdisciplinary artist.
Ok.
So it's not music and dance and sing and rhythm. It's all crossing over, like cross-disciplinary, that makes something else. So the disciplines are a support to express something else. It's not about discipline or forms that are different. In fact, it's all the same. And this feels really comfortable here in Colombia because here it's very cultural. It's normal to sing, it's normal to dance, and it's normal to
Yes.
play. It's just normal to pass through all this way of expressing. In France, I had trouble because I feel like society is asking me to choose. You want to dance, or you want to play, or you want to sing, or you want to. No,
No.
for me, it doesn't make sense to separate things because it's all the art language. So here, I feel good to see that it's normal. It's not specific. So that's a cultural thing I like to find out. Okay, it's normal here. I don't have to choose. Okay.
Excelente. Tú encuentras eso como una oportunidad, ¿no? El hecho de que lo has dicho de una manera muy, muy clave y es como la interdisciplinariedad o como una cuestión no muy orgánica
Sí.
de las diferentes artes. ¿Cómo se ve en la obra también esa cuestión como tan orgánica que tienes de expresarte a través de diferentes maneras o lenguajes del arte en la obra y específicamente en la coproducción que está participando o que está pues presentándose en la Bienal?
In this case, for me, it's almost the only piece I perform in, which is only dance. Which is
Okay,
there is
okay.
a small song if you come to see the piece, but in fact, it's not different than transdisciplinary piece. It's the organic thing you are talking about. It's what I feel in this piece. It's a kind of flow we are searching for. So it's not important if this flow goes through singing and moving and playing or only dance, because the thing we are searching for is the flow, and the flow is in every way of expressing yourself. It can be in singing, or it can be in moving. It can be just being open to the space, to the other, the partners. And I think the training we have is really about that presency in the stage, which is open, all the support you can get to get information, organize it, to express something. So for me, this is all the same, because it's a research that you do all the time. Every minute you are researching for this flow moment. You see?
Yes. Quisiera hablar un poco de por qué Colombia. A ver, uno tiene como momentos donde se encuentra con personas que tiene afinidad o empatía. Nos lo contaste en el caso, por ejemplo, de Vladimir, que empezaron el proceso, pero sientes que hay adicional como esa aleatoriedad, como que algo adicional de cómo tu historia en Toulouse, en Francia, se conectó de alguna manera con las historias de los colombianos que conociste, con los que te encontraste y que ahora están en una coproducción como esta. ¿Ves alguna relación en las historias?
I think I am realizing it being here, because at first it was just a project. Let's bring this piece to another country that is Vladimir's country. And now I'm here, I realize we have way much more in common than what I perceived when I was in France. So now I feel it's just the beginning of this co-production. I'm sure something else is going to happen. It's not an end, it's a beginning. At first I was seeing it like an achievement. Oh, let's take this piece in Colombia, but now I feel that it's a window, a door opening. So we are now building the next chapters. So we will be back in France in spring with a big 3 weeks event with many things happening, presentation, workshops, encounter research with the university. So we are spreading out.
Hablemos de la obra en específico de Fantasmas. ¿Qué significado tiene para ti? ¿Qué quisieras expresar a través de específicamente esa obra? Y quizás si la obra se completa cuando tiene ya ese encuentro con el público o no. ¿Cómo lo ves?
For me, Fantasmas is a very beautiful opportunity to research this flow, this momentum. We say this, and I have a specific, let's say, role in the piece because we don't know who is the ghost of who, because I'm quite alone and there's a group in this piece, but we don't know who is the ghost of who. Am I the one seeing things that doesn't happen, or am I the only one nobody can see? We don't know, and the public can maybe choose or interpret. So I have a lot of lonely moments in this piece. Lonely moments to see what's going on, to see what's in my head and nobody can see. So it's a really nice travel I have in this piece. And there's a moment when we come back together, let's say, that I'm part of the group. And there's a lot of, let's say, because this piece is improvised. We have like a map. It's really a precise map we are traveling through. There is encounters, there is like rendezvous, but there's a lot of space. And this space can be about sensitivity. It doesn't have to, like the way he directs us is never, you have to say that, feel that, move that way.
Okay.
So we have, and my role has a lot of space, I think, for this. For this, we cannot really say what this is, how she feels. And it's changing a lot because she's in her head and she sees, but does she see really what's happening, or she's inventing? Or so it's like a trouble, and I really love being in this state.
Es como un viaje,
Yeah,
¿no?
yeah, it's
Como
total
ir de
trip.
paseo.
It's a trip. Yeah.
Buenísimo. Terminemos con lo que crees que puede pasar en adelante y sobre todo creo que un poco en juntar las dos compañías en este proceso de la compañía colombiana, la compañía francesa, estamos acá en esta obra. También fue un viaje, ha sido un viaje como de descubrirse creativamente a partir de entrenamientos, de la construcción de la obra. Esa es tu mirada, digamos, del trabajo que haces, como esa constante búsqueda que la interpreto también está en la obra, ¿no?
Yes.
Como ese no saber dónde estamos. En adelante, ¿te imaginas eso también para el trabajo de las dos compañías? ¿Seguir construyendo juntos?
Yes, sure. And like it all, at first it was, like you said, pedagogy transmission. It transmitted, but then now we're starting sharing our research and go in the other research. So we are starting now to, we call it ghost practical. No, prácticas fantasmas.
Okay.
So it's like a concept now. It's like this ghost concept can go everywhere. Can go in pedagogy. Can go in a piece. We could do this piece with twice more people, maybe 15 people. We are thinking about how it can grow, and there is so many ways it can go. And about our two companies, I think it's the same. It's building up now because I met with the rest of the company, because I only met Vladimir in France. So now I see, okay, this tool we have, Piso Mobile, is also very open to interpretation and let's say appropriation in a good way. So I feel this is like we are putting water in the plant, and it's like growing and growing, and we
Buenísimo.
don't know where the sun is gonna take us.
Ha sido muy experimental, pero
Yes.
a la vez concreto, ¿no? Es
Yes.
como se evidencia. No quisiera como dejar este apartado, este punto, que sobre todo en tu caso vienes de la música. ¿Cómo se construyó la música de la obra? ¿Cómo fue ese proceso?
Funny process, because the music in the training is very different than the music we use in the piece.
Okay.
We work a lot on, let's say, rhythmical music that help us find a beat and find a flow. But in the piece, it's like a drone. It's like a lot of atmosphere. It's more an atmosphere than the music with metrical, or it's more something in the air. Like you don't really hear the music, but it's supporting you in a way. And so that's two different processes. We work about finding musicality during training, musicality with rhythm. We are even trying to express through voice, rhythmical voice, rapping. But this is all part of the training to transfer in the piece. And in the piece, it's a all different texture. It's more texture, I would say.
Pues esperamos verla. O sea, yo estoy en una inquietud. Me encanta que estén en Cali. Me gusta muchísimo el tema de cómo nos comunicamos a través del arte con otras esferas del mundo. Nada, y que disfrutes mucho la ciudad. Muchas gracias por estar en la Bienal de Danza.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
En el país de la belleza vamos a